Yo, welcome back to another video, man. Assalamu alaikum, welcome back. This is Burr. Billy Redface to a Burr. I'm 38, she's 19. I think this is from the podcast, the Monday Morning Podcast. I have not heard this one, so this is gonna be a fresh reaction, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Because we're on the way to 10K. God willing, we'll make it to 10K. Alright, let's jump into the video.
All right, I'm 38. She's 19. Oh, Jesus. And
How do you feel on age differences in relationships? My say is that age is just a number at a certain point in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like 38 and 19, I feel like that's I don't feel comfortable. If I was 38, I would not date someone who's 19. That just don't feel right. It's just, and maybe it feels right to them. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. But if he was like 68, and what is that, like almost 20? If he was 68 and she was 49, I don't see anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So it depends.
pregnant. Oh,
What?
she's 19. Oh, Jesus. And pregnant. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
She don't even know who she
All right.
is yet. She's only 19.
When you were banging her, were you still wearing your high school football jacket that you can't button anymore? Oh, God. All right. Hey, yo, Billy Bloodnut. Josh here from Sydney, Australia. Oh, one of my favorite fucking countries out there.
I loved Australia. I was in Australia, man. I had a great time, man. Shout out to my Aussies.
Of Australia. I haven't been there in forever. I need the advice of the world's greatest copper wire pubes owner. Well, that would be me. I'm a 38-year-old man who's been seeing a 19-year-old stunner. All right. Well, I don't know what that would be frowned upon here. You know. I mean, people did it.
Right.
I mean, people always made fun of that shit. All right. I don't know. I don't know how it works over there. All right. We met at the gym. I'll never forget the day she walked in. The second I saw her, my heart skipped a beat as she put down her book bag. I'm kidding. My heart skipped a beat, and I froze. Amazing face, fuck me eyes, tiny waist, and a fat ass that hips thrust 200 kilograms. Jesus, this guy is a fucking creep. I've never had a problem speaking with women, to be honest. I've fucked roughly 1,000 women in my years with a few serious relationships in between. You've had serious relationships while fucking 1,000? You must have been fucking those women right through those relationships. I couldn't even say hello to this girl for 3 months. The whole time I thought she was 26. I changed gyms for a week, and every day, all day within that week, I felt like it would be my life's regret if I didn't say hello. I swallowed my fears, probably from building her up in my head that 3 months, and went back to the gym and finally said hello. Her response was the same as my energy. She had been waiting for me to say hello that whole time. The next day, we went for dinner and cocktails. I found out she was 19, an influencer with over 200,000 followers, pretty good for an Aussie chick, and had been living between Sydney and L.A. for a couple of years. Needless to say, using the words of the great Dave Chappelle, I beat the pussy up. I gotta tip my cap to how unfiltered this guy is. Murphy's Law.
Oh my God.
Has it that she falls pregnant.
Like part of me just wants to just search Australian influencers that work out, but then again, there's probably like a good jillion, so no.
I don't think that's Murphy's Law, buddy. I think that's the law of nature. You don't wear a condom, and she's not barren, and you fucking bust in her. Yeah, that could happen. That's not Murphy's Law, dude. Let's not blame the Irish for this one, too. All right, we came to the decision not to go through with it. Over the weeks, she went to scans so they can determine dates and when to do the deed. Over that time, she grew attached to the pregnancy by seeing the heartbeat. Yeah, and the pictures. Exactly. and ultimately decided to keep it. Well,
There
good
you
for
go.
her. Over the weeks in that meantime, I struggled with the age difference. Oh, now you struggle
Now
with the
you
age. You
struggle
never
with the
fucking
age
struggle when
difference.
you fucking busted a nut in her. The major reason being I have a 5-year-old son to one woman and an 18-year-old daughter to another. This guy is a fucking piece of work.
Dude, how I never understood how guys can treat, like, he has an 18-year-old daughter and he got a 19-year-old girl pregnant. Oh my god, bro. We really gotta tap into the male hormones this next decade or so, because God bless. I feel like a lot of guys are just out there and it's like the wild, wild west, and like nobody knows how to handle themselves, you know? God bless. Is she in your daughter's class? Oh my god. I don't even know what to think about this.
Then to another. This guy is a fucking piece of work. They're the same age. Your older daughter, yeah, it's the same age. Billy Big Balls, what the fuck do I do? Well, there's nothing you can do. He goes, my daughter doesn't know. Well, you gotta tell her. I've told my besties, and they're all like, bro, you're the king. This is just reading like this isn't real. They didn't go like, bro, you just fucked your life. But I feel like a dud and a bad father. I'd say you definitely have some sort of issues. You might want to go to therapy if this is true, and see why you're banging 1,000 women and fucking. You got a 5-year-old with this one, an 18-year-old with that one. Now you're gonna have one with this 19-year-old. Yeah, I would definitely say you got some sort of commitment issues or something. I don't know what, but it's going to cost you. If you were in my country, dude, you'd be fucking broke. If my daughter was seeing a dude my age, it would be the last day she saw him alive. Okay, so... All right,
Exactly.
so are you...
If that was your daughter, the stuff that would go, not only just go through your head, but what you would actually consider doing to that man, that person, or whatever. But then you are that person. So what does that mean about you? Like, what does that say about you as a person? You know what I'm saying? Like, we really got to look at ourselves in the mirror, man, and just be like, what am I doing? Who am I? What do I believe? What are my morals? You know what I'm saying? Like, if your 18-year-old daughter got pregnant by a 38-year-old man, you said you would kill him, basically. And here you are having a 19-year-old girl pregnant. Now, by your logic and reasoning, her father should come kill you. Therefore, now her baby doesn't have a father. Your 18-year-old doesn't have a father, and your 5-year-old doesn't have a father. Based on your logic. So come on, man. Like, I don't know what to say, Bill.
Acknowledging that you were a bit of a dirtbag here? But goddamn, what would a bald, emaciated Viking like yourself do? I would raise that kid. And I'd start wearing a fucking condom, is what I would do. Stay blessed, stay healthy, stay being awesome. Everyday listener to something of your work for years now. Yeah, buddy. Listen, dude, you got to get your dick under control. Your dick is fucking your life up. You don't have control over it. And your dick is deciding what you're going to do rather than your brain. Because if you looked at all of that on paper, if you talk to the younger you, now I know you love your kids and everything. Okay, didn't you wanted to find, I don't think that you wanted to have a bunch of kids with a bunch of different women. I mean, that makes it really difficult. But, I mean, it is your life. So what I would do is I would man up to what you did. I would tell my daughters about it. I'd go to therapy if you agree with what I'm saying. I would start wearing a condom.
I would start wearing a condom.
And, I try to
Oh, God.
Get with women my own age or within
Yeah.
reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
I mean, okay, I'll go with the fact you thought she was 26, but when you found out she was 19, not only
Like,
do you
that's
still
creepy.
go, I guess you found out on the date, you still bang her, you bust a nut in her. I mean, those were,
this is graphic.
you know, what's the nicest way of saying really fucking stupid moves? Yeah, buddy, what are you doing, man? I'm getting
What are you
stressed
doing,
reading
man?
this whole fucking thing.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, you gotta raise this kid.
And like, don't get me wrong. There's people who have age difference like this that like fall in love and live happily ever after, or like have they meet when one is like extremely young like this and the other one's older. Like that happens. Like, I'm not saying it's gross just because of the age. I'm talking about this particular situation. Like, if you or you know someone that has a somewhat similar relationship where the age gap, that's the only thing similar, and y'all like are living happily ever after, then like more blessings, more life, more happiness for you. Like, I'm happy for you, but at the same time, this particular situation, after we heard his story, it just sounds gross. His situation sounds gross. You know what I'm saying? He has an 18-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old, and he got a 19-year-old pregnant. And it's not even to the sense of he's been in a relationship with her. He like loves her, or like sees a future with her. It's not that type of relationship from what he told us. You know what I'm saying? At least from what I understood. This relationship is basically he had a crush or lusting over a girl at a gym. He switched gyms. Then he came back. She finally was like, "Oh, I'm surprised you haven't, basically like, yeah, I like you too." And then like you hook up and now she's pregnant, and it's like, I mean, he could have gave us a very like small portion of details, like 10%. But based on that 10%, man, it sounds weird. Like, you could have been dating her for like a year or two. Well, maybe a year, because then she'll be under 18. So, I mean, I don't know how long, but it's different. Like, if they were in a serious relationship and then she got pregnant, like, I wouldn't think it was too gross. Maybe. But at the same time, it's just, I mean, people want different things at different ages in life. Like, she's 19. Maybe she didn't want a kid, because at first they was talking about, doing what you do when you don't want the child. So, but then it grew on her. So that just shows you she doesn't really know what she wants. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's 19. You're not gonna know what you want in life, or like what do you want to do when you're 19. Like, it's very rare. Even if you do, somewhere down the line, you kind of like either change, or like, how many people you know went and got a degree in school and now are working something that has nothing to do with their degree. Like, it's just life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people change. Even him, 20 years from now, he'll be 58. And he'll have a 20-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 38-year-old. Oh, man.
Is what you got to do. I don't know where your now soon-to-be 3 kids live. I would pick an apartment right in the middle of all of them, and I would dedicate the next 20 years of my life to making sure that 5-year-old and that your new kid don't have daddy issues.
Yeah.
So they don't go to a gym and bang some 38-year-old without a fucking condom.
All right. Yo, that's the end of the video. Yo, here's a funny thing. If this was the other way around, if this was a 19-year-old man and a 38-year-old woman and she got pregnant, I would also think it's gross. Just on the fact that, for one, he's 19. You know what I'm saying? It's the same stuff. He's 19. He doesn't know what he wants in life. You're pregnant. Now he's got to take care of a kid. He is a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know how y'all think. What do y'all think about this, man? couldn't imagine this type of situation. I don't know what my advice would be to a friend if this was to happen. Anyway, that's the end of the podcast. What? I didn't do no podcast. That's the end of the video. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man, for real. I know there's gonna be some people that's like, doesn't see anything wrong with this. And those are the people that I have nothing else to say. I don't know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Peace.